Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to music class. Let's start by singing our hello song. Ready? Hello there. How are you? It's so nice to see you. We'll sing and be happy as we're all back together again. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy alegre de verte. Cantamos y jugamos porque todos estamos aquí. I hope you all are healthy and safe and spending a lot of time with your family and getting along with everyone. And I can't wait to see you all again. Let's see what we have in store for today. Today, we're going to be revisiting a song that we learned way back in September. The song is called Bow Wow Wow. And we'll look at this song today looking at the rhythm. And next week, we're going to look at the melody because this is another song that's in our scale we talked about last week, Do pentatonic. So today we're going to look at the rhythm, remember how the song goes. I'm going to remind you of the little dance we did in class. And then next week, we're going to look at that melody and see if we can figure out how it's the same or different with that Do pentatonic scale, the same one we used when we looked at Rocky Mountain the last 2 weeks. Our goal for today, I can decode the rhythm of a song. Remember that word decode, which I want to highlight on your screen. That word decode means figuring out. We're discovering, we're decoding the rhythm of a song. So, let's start by remembering how this song goes. I'm going to sing the whole thing through. Listen first, even if you think you remember. Listen first so I can remind you how it goes. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Listen again. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Think you remember it? Let's go line by line. I'll sing the first line and you repeat it in the next one. Ready? I go first. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. How'd you do? Not bad. Let's try again. Same thing. I go first. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Nice. This time, I'm going to sing the first 2 lines, and then it's going to be your job to sing them. So I'm going to sing the first 2 lines. Ready? My turn first. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Go. Nice. Let's try the same thing. So I'm going to sing the first 2 lines, using the first 2 lines back. Ready? My turn first. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Awesome. This time, let's try that second 2 lines. This 3rd and 4th lines. Ready? My turn first. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Nice. Let's do it again. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Awesome. Then we can try the whole song. Let's try the whole thing. Ready? Beginning 1, 2, ready, go. Bow wow wow, whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. How'd you do? Let's try one more time. ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Awesome. Just as a reminder, if you are wondering, what does this mean? Whose dog art thou? That's just an old way of saying, whose dog are you? Who do you belong to? So that's what that means. Whose dog art thou? It's just an old-fashioned way of saying, who do you belong to? So, when we were in class in September, if you were in school with me then, we learned a little game, a little dance that went with this song. I'm going to remind you how it goes, and if you have a sibling, or maybe a parent, or maybe aunt, uncle, family member, somebody, you could try and teach this to them as well. So I'll remind you how it goes first, and then see if you can grab a family member and get them to do it with you. Right? So we will start by standing up. Won't you please stand up, up, up? So, stand nice and tall. I'm going to face you first, and then we'll see what happens next. So, it starts by stepping in place like this. Wow, wow, wow. Try that. And then we're going to wag our finger at the person. Whose dog art thou? The next step was our turn. So you would take two hands with your partner and turn around. Right now, let's just turn in place. Ready? Listen. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Try that. Ooh, let's try one more time. My turn first. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Go. And we go back to bow, wow, wow. Try. Let's try if we can do the whole thing just with ourselves first. So first, feet. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Think you can do it? Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. How'd you do? Let's do one more time. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Nice. This time I'm going to remind you how you do it with a partner. So if I'm going to stand like this, and my partner's across from me here, the first part's the same. You do this face. Bow, wow, wow. Second part's the same. Whose dog art thou? The third part is when we do that turn with our partner. So it's a different place. We'll take two hands, and we're going to turn halfway so we switch spots. So I'm pretending with somebody who's not here, a ghost, maybe. We're going to try to switch spots. So I'm going to go around this way. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Notice how I switch spots with my partner, so I'm in a different spot. Watch it again. If I start here, how's it look? Ready? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Ooh. So how far do we go around? Do we go all the way? Do we go halfway? Do we go a quarter of the way? You went halfway. Each time we turn, we do a halfway. So it's a two-hand turn halfway. And then after, so I'll start again. So I did, wow, 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 whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. And then, wow, wow, wow. And in class, we added a little hop turn at the end to face the new partner. What if I start over here? Let's do the whole thing again. Try with me this time. If you can, pause the video and grab a family member and show them the dance. So if you can, pause the video and find a family member you can show. All right, you got somebody? Okay, let's try with your partner. So we start by doing stepping in place, then our finger, then our turn, then our stepping and a little hop. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. How'd you do? Let's do one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Nice. Say thank you to your partner. Won't you please sit down now? So today, we're going to look at the rhythm of bow, wow, wow, and decode it. We did this in class together back in September, but it's been a long time. We need to review. Whenever we decode, we have a couple things to do. So the first step is we're going to clap the rhythm and sing the words. Then we're going to clap the rhythm and think the words. And then we're going to decode the rhythm. That means figure out how many sounds are on each beat, and therefore what rhythm it has to be. I've put our 16 beats of the song on the board, and this first time, I'm just going to help by tracking it with my little square so we know exactly where we are. So let's try singing the whole song. For this first time, actually keep the beat on the lap. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Let's try one more time. Again, see how I'm tracking the beats with the blue square. Ready? 1, 2, ready, sing. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. So this next step, we have to clap the rhythm. But unfortunately, I can't move the square and clap the rhythm at the same time. So we're going to put the square off the side for right now. Let's put it over here. Ready? So you have to track the words now with your eyes. You can't rely on me showing you. Let's clap the rhythm as we sing the words. Remember, the rhythm means how the word sounds. So we say bow, wow, wow. No sound there. Whose dog art? That's 2 sounds. Thou. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. So let's try it in tempo, clapping the rhythm and singing the words. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Let's try it again. Let's go a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. How'd you do? You know what? I think we can still do it one more time. Try again. 1, 2, ready, go. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Oh, that was a lot better. Second step. Clap the rhythm and think the words. That's when we put the words in our lips and in our head. So it looks like this. Remember? So track the beats with your eyes as we clap and think the words. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. How'd you do? Were you able to keep track of the beats as you were clapping? Let's go a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. Now our third step is to decode the rhythm. We're going to go line by line. Today we're going to decode the first 2 lines together, and the second 2 lines are your exit ticket. So when we decode, we are going to use our rhythms, which are ta, tt, and sh, also known as a quarter note, 2 eighth notes tied together, and a quarter rest. So let's try the first line and think about it. Let's clap the rhythm and track the beats. Ready? I'm going to put the rhythm. I'm going to see if I can put the rhythm on my chest this time and show the beats with my square. Ready? You clap the rhythm. 1, 2, just the first line. Whoop, that didn't work. Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. So let's do it again, clapping the first line. 1, 2, ready, go. Oop. My square's not moving with me. Let's try again. 1, 2, ready, go. So in this first beat, how many times did we clap? Did you clap? How many times, how many sounds were on that beat? Think? Pretty easy. If you said 1, you were correct. What rhythm has one sound? Our ta, or a tt, or our sh? Ta. Ta has one sound. What about our next beats? Let's clap the rhythm of the first line again. The squares doesn't like me. Okay, let's try again. Clapping the rhythm of the first line. 1, 1, 2, ready, go. How many sounds from the second beat? Also 1, that means it must be a ta. What about that third beat? Yeah, it's also 1. Now, what do you notice about this last beat? Did we clap at all in this last beat? No. If there's a beat where we don't make any sound, it has to be a rest. In this case, it'll be our ta rest or a quarter rest because it's one beat where there's no sound. So we figured out the first, we figured out the first line, ta, 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 sh, which makes sense. It sounds like bow, wow, wow, sh. Let's look at the second line. Ready? So it starts, whose dog art thou? Try clapping the rhythm. I'll put it on my chest and I'll see if I can also move our square. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Whose dog art thou? Let's try again. 1, 2, ready, go. Whose dog art thou? Try one more time. A little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Whose dog art thou? Nice. This first beat, how many sounds? How many sounds from the first beat? 1. Whose was that first beat? Whose. What about the second beat? Whose dog art? Dog art. How many sounds is that? 1, 2. Oh, 2 sounds. What rhythm is that? TT. Come on, TT. Whose dog art thou? 1 sound. It's gotta be a ta. What happened here? Whose dog art thou? Oh, sorry, I messed up. I'm not supposed to clap there. Let's try it again. Ready? Whose dog art thou? No sound. Gotta be a sh. So we got our first 2 lines. Let's speak the rhythm of the first 2 lines. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. We have 2 more lines. Let's try them. It starts Little Tommy Tucker's song. I'll clap the rhythm with you. Ready? 1, 2, clap the rhythm. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Wow, wow, wow. Try again. 1, 2, ready, go. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Wow, wow. Let's see. I'm going to see if we can do the first beat together, and the rest of them is going to be your exit ticket. So what are those first beats? Little. Little. How many sounds is that? 1, 2. 2 sounds must be a TT. Your job is going to be to see if you can decode the rest of these 2 lines. I've already helped you with this 1 beat. You have to do the rest of them. Remember our steps. Clap the rhythm, sing the words. Clap the rhythm, think the words. Then decode. You always decode by asking yourself how many sounds are on that beat. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. So track the word. Let's do that line again. Clap it with me. Track this last third line. Ready, go. Little little Tommy Tucker's dog. And the last line, bow, bow, bow. The last line, is that similar to another line? Yeah, it's similar to one of the other lines in the song. See if you can figure it out. So your job, for your exit ticket, is going to be to finish decoding these last two lines. Let's talk about it. So our exit ticket for today, oops, too far, is, as I said, finish decoding the last two lines of bow, wow, wow, which again means that you're going to be dragging those rhythms to the heartbeats and then post a video on Flipgrid. Let's talk a little bit more about number one. Just like in the previous weeks, I've created an exit ticket document, except this one's not a Google Doc, it's going to be a Google slide. When you open it, you should see the same heartbeats we use in class, and the first two lines already done for you. On the left side of the screen, you should hopefully see a bunch of rhythms, tas, ts, and sh, that you can drag across to the correct heartbeats. When you drag them across, just like with your Google Doc, I'll still be able to see what your work is and what you put there. Once you finish decoding the last two lines, and you finish doing the video on Flipgrid, then you click Turn in the document, just like in the assignment, so I know that you're done. If you have any trouble getting Google Slides to work and be able to drag things, then what I want you to do is just take a piece of paper, and you're going to write the rhythms for those two lines, those 8 rhythms, there's 2 lines of 4 beats, on that piece of paper. And then take a picture and send it to me. I put more instructions in the assignment instructions if you need help with that. But if Google Slides is not working for whatever reason, then just write it out on a piece of paper and see if you can take a picture for me. Our second thing that I said is to post a video for Flipgrid. I want to see, I want to hear you practicing or singing. So take a video of yourself singing Bow Wow Wow, and if you can, see if you can get a family member to do the game with you, with the motions. All right? So, with that being said, let's sing our goodbye song. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Now it's time to go. We've been singing and playing all the day. Until tomorrow we must stay. Now it's time to go. All right, I can't wait to see what you have done. Bye-bye.